Another day, another pliable. Hi, welcome back to another vlog. It's currently Tuesday morning, or no, well, it's afternoon now. I just got done with Pilates. I have like 2 hours almost until I have to start work. I just have one client today, but it's gonna be a long appointment and a big transformation. A lot of work, a lot of product, and she has a crap ton of hair. So I was like, I think I only have the energy to do her today. So I'm gonna eat this, then head to the salon. I have to clean because I left kind of a mess on Saturday. Like I have laundry that I need to get started. And then I have a sponsored post that I need to post on Instagram. So I'm gonna just sit here in the sun and enjoy my breakfast. And I will see you when I get to the salon. Renewed my salon license. I thought I'd show you my setup for this. So I have a cape with a towel to drape her, make sure her clothes are nice and protected. Especially this might end up being a little bit of a messy process because I might end up having to pull some foils from the first section out before the rest of them are finished processing. So I want to definitely make sure that I'm double draping so that her clothes are all protected. I have my Framar detangling brush. I love these, really nice and gentle on the hair, but gets through all the tangles. My alligator clips, I love these because they get a good grip on the hair, and I can also section the hair with them. This butterfly clip, I actually use this with this towel that I'm going to put around her neck to make sure it's holding it in place the whole time. And then I have my foiling comb. I really like these extra long tail ones because they fit perfectly around the foil. So I'm able to get like nice and close to the scalp. And then I'm not going to use my cutesy foils with the cute prints because I'm going to be using a lot. And I don't want to waste those. So I'm just using these regular pop-up foils from Prolific. And then for the back of the head, I'm going to use these full-size Reynolds foils. It just helps me work faster, being able to do wider sections at a time in the back. So that is my setup. And then I'm going to use one of these giant bowls today. I found these in the clearance section last summer at World Market. I absolutely love them. They're so pretty and they are huge. So I'll be able to mix up a lot of product in here at a time. This will save me time from having to come back and keep remixing. And I'm going to be doing a combination of 10 volume in like the section where I start, and then gradually work my way up and bump it up to like 15 volume and then 20 volume, possibly at the absolute most. I always use really low developer when I'm lightening the hair. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that. It's just a lot more gentle on the hair, and you also just get better lift because it lightens the hair gently and slowly, so it just comes out a lot cleaner. Okay, well, I showed you my whole setup. I guess now I should explain what I'm actually doing. So this is one of my regular clients. She, as you can see, is a more rooted blonde. We keep everything blended, maintain some of her depth so that it grows out softer and it can be a more low maintenance, sort of lived in blonde color. But she messaged me and said she wanted to go solid platinum, like full on platinum, no root or dimension at all whatsoever. And I was like, okay. I know that she is really good about taking my advice and coming in regularly and, you know, like staying on a schedule with her hair. So I knew that this was something that would be a good fit for her. If I had a client that is really low maintenance and isn't really good about staying on a schedule with hair appointments, I would probably advise them against this because this is a very, very high maintenance look. And it's one of those things where not only is it high maintenance, because it's not going to look as good once it's grown out. But if you're not keeping up with your appointments and taking care of your hair properly, it can get very damaged and you can start having problems with banding and breakage and all of that kind of stuff. So I always make sure whenever a client is requesting a new look that I really explain to them the full picture. I want to make sure that they know everything that they are signing up for, as far as what the appointment is going to actually be like, what's the application looking like, how long is it going to take, how much is it going to cost them, and then what's the maintenance going to be like? How often are they going to have to come in for touch-ups? What are they going to have to do to keep their hair healthy and maintain it at home? And make sure that, that's something that they are okay with, because clients usually don't understand what all goes into it, right? They think, oh, I'm already blonde. I just want to be blonder. What's the big deal? What's so different about it? So I really make sure that I'm educating my clients, and I'm never going to turn them away from something or talk them out of it, but I'm going to give them all of the information so that then they can make the decision for themselves. And if it's something that I just don't feel comfortable doing, I will say that to them and then I'll just refer them to someone else. But yeah, in this case, I felt comfortable doing this for her, but it's a big appointment this first time around. So what I had to do is go through and take thin slices on her entire head and put it all in foils. All of that darkness, all of that grown out root, I needed to bleach that first. Make sure it got nice and light, and that's why I'm putting it in foils to incubate it so that it can lift as much as possible, because her hair naturally, it is dark. So we had to put it in foils. And here you can see I'm starting to pull some of them out because I really wanted to keep an eye on this and make sure nothing was over processing, because that's when you end up with damage. And I also warned her too that, it's impossible, since I was doing these little fine weaved highlights in the past, it's impossible to 100% avoid overlapping completely. So, there's probably going to be a little bit of overlapping in some areas. There is probably going to be a little bit of damage during this first process, but I wanted to do everything in my power to avoid as much damage as I possibly could by doing things like using low developer, checking each section as I finish it, pulling foils out once they're done processing. So it's a long process. It's a messy process. That's why you need to make sure you're charging accordingly. I charge hourly for stuff like this typically. So once I pulled all the foils out, then it was time to apply the bleach directly to her scalp on the roots. I did that last because the heat from her scalp is going to make the bleach process faster, and I didn't want her to end up with white roots and then a yellowy blonde band. So did the foils, lightened the grow out first, then applied it to her roots. This is what her hair lifted to before any toner, and then this is what her hair looked like while the toner was on. She wanted to just sort of match up the blonde she had already on the ends, a little bit more of a golden vanilla blonde, and this is what her hair looked like in the end. I was so happy with how even and healthy it turned out. Altogether, this took about 5.5 hours to do. I just finished cleaning up. It took 5.5 hours in total, including styling and getting pictures and everything. So not too bad. That's about what I was expecting. I was planning on 5 hours. So I'm glad that I didn't take any other clients today though, because oh my God, I am tired, and I'm glad I had all of my energy to put into that to be as meticulous as I could possibly be. But it came out so good, and she's so sweet. She's a great client. She's been coming to me for quite a while now, probably about a year now, I want to say. But I am going to stop at Trader Joe's on my way home, pick up a couple things, so I will see you when I get home. You're so handsome. What a handsome boy. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day? I missed you. I'm telling you, Trader Joe's at night during the week, the last hour or two before they close, is the best because there's hardly anyone in there. You can take your time, because I love Trader Joe's, but I get so overwhelmed going there because why are they all so small? And they all have such small parking lots, and they're always packed full of people. And there's so much stuff. They have so many different things, and they're always changing it up. So you really want to take your time and look around. And I feel like I can't do that if I go during peak hours. So it was nice to go in there and it be practically empty and be able to just sort of take my time, because I did have a grocery list, but then I also ended up getting stuff that wasn't on my list. Also, grocery shopping when you are very, very hungry is the worst. I was so tempted to buy so many things. And of course, it's always like the unhealthy stuff that you end up wanting. So I had to stop myself from buying like chips and dip and frozen pizza and frozen mac and cheese. Like all of that just sounded so good to me. But I reminded myself that I have salmon and rice waiting for me in the fridge that I made yesterday. I didn't get too much stuff, but I got half and half. I'm completely out, and I put this in my coffee every morning, and I literally almost left the store without buying this. Good thing I checked my list before I headed to the checkout, because this was like the most important thing that I needed, and I almost forgot, and I would have been so mad at myself. Needed to restock on the sourdough bread as well. I love this. And then I got some chicken tenderloins and some salmon. I got 2 avocados. I wish they were ripe so I could have one with my salmon right now. And then I got this, which I'm excited to make tomorrow. Frozen falafel, tzatziki. And then I just got some spring mix, because I have cucumbers, red onion, and grape tomatoes. And I was thinking that would be so good to make a little salad. That's everything that I got. Here are my leftovers from yesterday that I am about to have right now for dinner. It's 7:30 now, so I'm gonna take Benny out, eat this, and then just get ready for bed. Probably go to sleep early, so I will see you in the morning. Good afternoon. I just got back from Pilates. I did like a late morning class. I have the day off today. I've been taking Wednesdays off the last few weeks in a row. It's just kind of worked out that way. Like I've mentioned before, it's still kind of like the slower season right now at the salon. I also don't do online booking. I book all of my own appointments myself. So I really try to consolidate my time as best I can. Is that the right word for it? Is that what I'm trying to say? Like if I have 3 clients that want to book an appointment in the same week, rather than scheduling them on 3 separate days, as long as it works for their schedule, I try to just have them back to back in one day. Because if I'm going into work that day anyway, I'd rather just be there a little bit longer and fit more people in, and then give myself an entire day off. And I try to not give myself like big awkward gaps. Like I'll give myself time to eat lunch if it's gonna be a long day, but sometimes I feel like online booking would be convenient. Like I totally get why people do that, but I also really like being in full control of my schedule and not having time be wasted or have someone book like the wrong thing and not have the right amount of time blocked out and all of that. So anyway, all of that to say, I ended up having this day empty. And I've been liking having Wednesdays off because it splits up the week. Like Monday I work from home, Tuesday I go to the salon, Wednesday I'm off, and then I work in the salon Thursday, Friday, and sometimes Saturday. So I've been liking that schedule. But once it starts picking up again and getting busier, I already have a bunch of people booked into March. So I know as we get closer to spring, it's gonna pick back up, which is good, of course, but I'm gonna enjoy my time off as much as I can while I can. But I just got a package with some new Dossier stuff. I wanted to share with you guys what I got and do a little unboxing with you. And this part of the vlog is sponsored by Dossier. Thank you so much to them. If you've been watching me for a while, you know they've been sponsoring my channel for the last few years. Dossier's goal is to make luxury fragrance accessible. There are some perfumes and colognes that cost hundreds of dollars just for a small little bottle. So what Dossier does is they make fragrances that are inspired by designer brand name fragrances, and they just put it in simpler packaging, give it a different name, but it has the same lasting power, same high quality, but you can get it for a fraction of the price. 70 to 90% less in some cases. They also have some Dossier original scents, which they've been adding more and more, and I love trying those. So I got one. This is actually for my boyfriend. He's been needing a new cologne. This one is Free the Musk. It's in the musky and spicy family. The top notes are cardamom, cinnamon, and lily of the valley. And this one might be a unisex fragrance, actually, now that I think about it. So we can both share it, which is nice. Ooh, that smells good. I feel like because it's musk, I was expecting it to be like really heavy, but it actually has a nice sweetness to it. And then I restocked on some reed diffusers. They also have reed diffusers and candles, so you can have your home smelling just as good as you do. So I got the Gourmand White Flowers, which is a replica of the Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb. I love, smells so good. I've been keeping this one in the bathroom of my bedroom. It's like the master suite, bathroom is connected, and it's so powerful. It makes even the bedroom smell really good. And then Woody Sandalwood, which is inspired by Le Labo's Santal 33. This is what I keep in my Salon suite, and I always get compliments every single time a client comes in. So if you want to try out Dossier for yourself, I will have a link and a discount code in the description. Go check them out if you've been needing new perfume or home scents or anything like that. But I am going to make myself some lunch because I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm gonna do that falafel salad bowl kind of thing. Here's my bowl. Oh my God, it looks so good.
Obsessed with this. I'm doing a collab with Skims.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. I have 2 clients this evening. The first one's not till 2:30, so I have the whole first half of the day to myself, which is great. I have my coffee. I watched the season premiere of The Kardashians. And I don't know, it's not the same as it used to be. I feel like ever since Kourtney and Scott broke up, it just wasn't as good. Like the two of them and the drama with their relationship was really pulling the show, I think. And the new Hulu show just, you know, it's a very different vibe from their original Keeping Up with the Kardashians show. And I like it stylistically. Like I enjoy watching the show and just the way it's edited and everything. And I really like seeing their hair and makeup and their outfits and things like that. But as far as like what goes on the show, it's also like so delayed. I feel like their show used to be really current and up to date. Like you would see things happen practically in real time. But now, like literally this episode was stuff from almost a full year ago. This is old news. Like we don't care about this anymore. I forgot that this stuff even happened. But whatever. I still watch it. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. It always has been. But anyway, now I am getting ready. I'm gonna go take a nice long walk at the park, which I'm really looking forward to. I haven't gone in a while and it's actually sunny right now. This morning when I got up, it was kind of cloudy and I was like, oh. But I'm kind of thinking about going in early before my first appointment and doing my own hair because I want to give myself a keratin treatment. I haven't had one done since the end of July, around the time when I was opening my salon suite. So at this point, I'm definitely well overdue for one. And I really like how it makes my hair feel. Whenever I want to blow it out smooth, it makes the process so much faster and easier. And then it makes my hair like frizz resistant in the humidity. And now that it's starting to warm up and it's been getting more humid outside, I want to give myself one now. It typically lasts like about 3 months or so. So I figure if I do it now, around my birthday in early June is when I'll be due for a refresh. And that's really like the beginning of summer. And I feel like it's at a good length where I do want to start wearing it natural, and the keratin treatment just kind of like softens and relaxes my natural curls into more of a really pretty loose wave. I'm just getting tired of having to blow it out all the time. I might do that. Or actually, I think instead what I'll do is I will, after I'm done for the day, I'll wash my hair, apply the keratin treatment at the salon, and then drive home. And then once it's done processing, I'll just wash it out here. That way I'm not like sitting around in the salon for a super long time. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go on my walk first. We'll see what time it is when I get back, because then I also want to eat lunch too. So, or I could pack a lunch, eat my lunch while the keratin's processing. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will do that. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how the timing all works out. Okay, I'm going to go on my walk. I'll see you later. It's almost 2 o'clock now. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing the keratin treatment on my hair after work tonight. But yeah, I went on my walk. It was a nice long walk. We did 3 full laps. So we did probably close to 5 miles. I should have thought of this ahead of time and planned accordingly, but if I end up having time, I want to stop in Salon Centric really quick to pick up a gloss for my hair, because I know once I do the keratin treatment, I mean, my ends have already been looking kind of faded because it's been a few months since I refreshed my gloss. Like you can kind of see they look faded, and I know once I do the keratin treatment, it's going to fade it even more and make it look kind of red. So I'm gonna want to do a gloss afterwards, and I don't currently have the color that I want to use in stock. And then I want to grab lash serum, because I was looking back at old vlogs from a couple years ago when I was using the Grande lash serum every single night, and my lashes looked amazing. Like, they're okay, they're decent now, and I've been putting castor oil on them at night, and that's definitely been helping them stay nice and hydrated, but I feel like they're not as full and as long as they used to be when I was using the lash serum. So I want to go get a tube of that and start using that again, and maybe grab a curl cream. Okay, I'm sitting at a red light, and I'm gonna be sitting here for a while, so let me just show you really quick what I got, because I'm gonna get there like 10 minutes before her appointment time, so she might already be there. I got Redken Shades EQ Gloss for my hair. I actually got 2 different colors. They're both very similar, both level 4, cool tone, for ABN. This one I know like looks really dark, and then for M, I figure I'm gonna have a lot of red tones in my hair, so I want that green base to neutralize the red. So I think I'm gonna just mix equal parts of those 2 shades together. And then I got the Grande Lash Serum. And then this is what I got for my curl product, the IGK Beach Club High Shine Texture Foam. I've never tried this before. This says an air dry texture foam that imparts high shine for effortless beachy waves without heat styling. This healthy, hydration-rich formula provides medium buildable hold to enhance natural texture without feeling crunchy or looking matte. For all hair types, this modern foam features UV protection and creates instant vacation hair. Like, how amazing does that sound? Okay, well, I just got here. Someone's in there. It might be my client, not sure. But let's go set up and I will show you all the hair that I do today. My first client this night was new, and I am so excited because she needed a reverse balayage, and this is one of my favorite things to do because it's really easy and doesn't take that much time, but the final results are so dramatic. So basically, she is a brunette, as you can see from her roots. She wanted some dimension. She wanted a balayaged look, but she went to someone that doesn't really specialize in brunette hair, I think is the issue, and they just overdid it. As you can see, her ends were completely solid. The blend was beautiful. Like, it was a pretty color, but it just was not what she wanted. It was way too solid and way too light. So I went through and just visualized where I wanted her highlights to go, and whatever I wanted to keep out as a highlight, I put in a foil with conditioner, and then all the hair that I left out in between, I just applied a color that matched her root color so that I could add more of her darker base throughout, but still keep those highlight pops of dimension. And this was the final result. So pretty and so easy. Just finished my last client. Sorry I didn't get any clips of her hair. I was just in the zone, but it is 7 o'clock now. Now it's time to do my hair. So I am doing the GK keratin treatment. I have like a little bit in this small bottle. This is what the treatment looks like. I shared this a couple videos ago when I did it on a client, and I shared all of the steps. It's really easy though. So some keratin treatments, you have to apply it and then blow dry it into the hair and then flat iron it into the hair, and you can't wash it or get it wet or get any like crimps or bends or anything in it for like 48 hours. This is not like that. This is like way more chill, and it doesn't make your hair like pin straight, because that's not what I want. I want waves. I want to be able to just wear my natural texture, but I want it to be more calmed down and frizz-free and just like more manageable and smooth and soft and all that. I get it directly from the GK hair website because they don't sell it in stores anywhere as far as I know. But I just have to clarify my hair a couple times, towel dry it, and then apply this root to end as if I was doing hair color. And then it has to sit for 40 to 60 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is just apply it to my hair, put on a processing cap, go home. Once the timer goes off, then I'm gonna hop in the shower and I'll just rinse it out of my hair at that point. Then the gloss that I got, I'm gonna do tomorrow, because I don't know, the last time I did my hair, when I did the keratin, I tried to color it dark immediately afterwards and it didn't really take evenly or do anything. So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow after work. I'll wash my hair and then do the gloss. So then that way I can start my weekend with freshly done hair. That is the plan. And I've been getting so much content today. It's been so good. I have a bunch of Instagram audios saved. I'll just be like scrolling through Instagram reels, and when I see something that like the audio is funny, or I see something that I'm inspired by and I'm like, oh, that gives me an idea for something, or oh, I want to recreate that, I will save the audio. So I have all of these saved audios, and then if I don't already have footage in my camera roll that I can use, then I'll go and like I'll record whatever I need. So I did a lot of like the lip syncing ones today, and they came out so good. They're so fun. I'm gonna do one more. I have this audio.
Fuck my life. I told you fucking 3:10, not 3:0 fucking 7.
I think that is hilarious. So while my head's in the shampoo bowl, or maybe while I'm applying the keratin treatment, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do like when you're trying to do your own hair in between appointments, but your client shows up 10 minutes early, or you know, something like that.
I told you fucking 3:10, not 3:0 fucking 7. Fuck my life. I told you fucking 3:10, not 3:0 fucking 7.
Okay, that one's good, but I'm gonna try one more time. I feel like I could do it even better. I just got home. Put my hair in this processing cap. That was actually perfect timing. My mom called me right when I started applying it, and we were just chatting and catching up, and that made the whole process go by really fast. It feels like it was just 10 minutes ago that I was shampooing my hair. In reality, it was an hour ago. So it's a little after 8 now. I have about 30 minutes left on my timer, so I am going to make myself some dinner. Here's dinner. It's not the most beautiful presentation, but we got white rice, salmon, avocado, cucumber, and I topped it with this crunchy chili onion, some sesame seeds, a little soy sauce, and Mike's Hot Honey. So excited to eat this. It's 9 o'clock. I showered and rinsed the treatment out of my hair, so I'm just gonna let my hair dry a little bit in the towel while I finally eat dinner. And then I need to put the leftovers away, blow dry my hair, and flat iron it to finish the treatment. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat this food so I can hopefully get in bed as soon as possible. It's like an hour later, it's 9:54. I just finished my hair, did my skincare. I'm about to apply the lash serum, so I thought we could do that together. And I also wanted to show you my hair. I have to see how it looks tomorrow in the daylight, but looking at it right now, I'm actually really surprised. Like, I'm not seeing any red tones. It actually looks really good and really shiny, so I might not even end up doing the gloss tomorrow. I will probably still wash it though, just because I don't love my hair pinned straight. And then I'll try that new mousse and see how it air dries. But it feels so silky soft. It's so shiny. Blow drying it, it just got straight and smooth so fast. But let's open up this lash serum. So you just put it on your lid along the lash line. So I'll see how my lashes grow over the next few weeks. Anyway, I am going to finally crawl into bed, and I will see you in the morning. Just finished my last client. Sorry I didn't get any clips of her hair. I was kind of rushing after I finished my first client, so I was just trying to like get through it and didn't even think to get clips throughout the process. But I literally did the same color, like I used the same gloss on her that I was going to use on myself. So why dirty 2 bottles? I'm just gonna mix this up in here. And like I said, I'm doing Redken Shade EQ. I think I'm gonna do mostly 4M. So I'm gonna do an ounce of 4M and then 0.2 of the 4ABN. Because this is really, really dark and intense. And I don't want my hair to necessarily be like black, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm doing equal parts of the Shades EQ processing solution. And I didn't wear gloves while I was doing her hair because I'm literally going to get my nails done tomorrow and they are so messed up. So whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna shampoo my hair 2 times and then mix this up, apply it all over, leave it for 20 minutes. Then I'm gonna shampoo it out, do conditioner. I'll be right back. Home. Oh, I'm so cold. I'm just driving home with dripping wet hair. So now we're gonna try out the new product. Let's see. Apply to clean damp hair in sections for even distribution. Scrunch from root to tip to enhance natural texture. For maximum waves, use before braiding and let air dry completely. But yeah, I towel dried it, squeezed all the water out, and you know, it was air drying a little bit as I was driving home. So I don't know if this is too wet, but already you can see how my hair is air drying, and it is the most perfect, like relaxed, beachy wave. I just love it so much. So I just kind of finger comb it through, give it a scrunch. I'm doing like a half pump for each section. I am just going to let that continue air drying. You know when you make plans to go out and when you're making the plans, it sounds so great and then you're looking forward to it like all day, all week, whatever. And then the moment comes and you're just tired and it's dark out and you're like, ugh, I kind of want to just get in my pajamas and curl up on the couch and stay home. It's only 7 p.m. It's 7 on the dot right now, but it feels so much later than that. But here is how the hair is looking. It's not 100% dry yet, but it's dry enough that I think you can kind of get the idea. I will keep you guys updated on this styling product and I'll give you my true thoughts on it after I've used it a couple times. But I am loving the effects of the keratin treatment. I always do. It's just so good. Like I love this soft wave. So I'm definitely going to be doing my hair like this more often, probably like all the time. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check the description for my link to Dossier. And I'll see you guys next Monday with a new video. Bye.